Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here. Yep. So it looks like Wilder versus Jared Anderson very well could be happening, man. I think it's gonna be on contingency of that what do you call that thing? That deal that Wilder made with them cats up over there. They got him for a few fights, and that's one fight that they want to see him in. It could be a good thing for Wilder. It could be a disaster for Wilder. Could be lights out for his boxing career. But Tyrone, what's happening? Yeah, he said it's a condition. Yeah, it seemed like it. It seemed like it though, because you know it seemed like it because that he got to get past Zhang first. He got 3 losses. He got to come back at Zhang first. Um, it's just what do you expect from Wilder? Like he put his best foot out. Well, he tried, and you know what I'm saying. He got somewhere, got able to feed his family and some, and little to no background and all that shit with boxing. So he almost did the unthinkable. You know what I'm saying? In the sport of boxing, but to go from Zhang, who's not a mobile fighter but packs a punch, to a fighter that's mobile. Hey, man. I'm not a big fan of Zhang or Anderson. I don't think the world of them or something or anything like that. But hey, man, those are 2 tough fights for anybody, as we can see. I mean, from what we can see, I mean, it's 2 tough fights for anybody. I'm just saying. Tyrone said these guys are so dumb they actually believe Turk is trying to help. If someone uses their brain, Turkey definitely thinks he'll lose to Zhang, so then just feed him to Anderson. That right there kind of makes sense. Well, I'm saying as far as I'm concerned, kind of makes sense because he's a young guy in his prime, trying to get them while they're young and while they're hot, like a hot pocket, $5 ready. I think that if Wilder does lose to Zhang, I'm pretty sure Turkey believe that he'll lose to Anderson as well, and try to get Anderson on board to fight one of these guys for a championship. Hold up, y'all. Let me merge on this thing, man, because some of these cats be tripping. Okay, good. There we go. I don't think that I agree. I don't think he thinks Wilder is going to win. You know, they already lost money on him. To gamble and roll the dice again on him twice would be kind of like a bad bet. You know, the best bet to go with is Zhang, who's actually on a fucking streak, and Anderson, who was a young guy in his prime and ain't been beat to a pulp yet. You know, he ain't had his brain rattled. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it sucks, man. That's a bad thing. Wilder loses, man. Like Tyrone has been saying, and Laws D's been saying. I think that's a wrap. I don't think there's any coming back from that. You know, the Field of Dreams and the Illusions of Gander is pretty much over. You know. But you know, it sucks. You know, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. The tide is low. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Like, I think after he's gone for a couple years, and historians come through 10, 20, 30 years ago and talk about that, you know, I can see people going around talking about how Malik Scott is the greatest con man in boxing history when it comes to trainers. I wouldn't put it past anybody to say that, because, you know, you're not teaching that guy nothing, man, in my opinion. And he could be mad at Tim Witherspoon all he wants to and stuff like that. But that's Tyrone, you know, they ain't nothing but, and y'all know they ain't nothing but no prideful shit. You know, talking about you spiritual, people talking about they spiritual and they do self-reflections and shit like that. But your record ain't looking good, bruh. Your record ain't looking good. You know, he'd have been better off keeping JD's as his head trainer. You know, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't been doing nothing. The game plan, the shit he talking about in the ring, and all that shit. You know, you can't be the boxing preacher, because that's what it seemed like. The boxing goddamn preacher. You know, what we got? Hey Beats, what's up? He said I look like Will Smith off the movie Hangover. That's cold, man. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. They making fun of me. Leave me alone. Could have been a lot better, but terrible training, management, and opponents. But the management ain't even the problem. To me is the training. You know, the opponents and the manager and all that stuff. You know, the main part with that is really, to me, it's the training. You know, it's the training aspect. You know, you can talk about all that shit. They gotta, y'all gotta be perfect for 12 rounds. Only thing I need is 5 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever you talk about. That shit is good and dandy and all. If you can land this shit and put them away. But you should be getting people to think about the right hand and give them something else. You know? Nobody's talking about, I'm not trying to hold him to a standard of being a complete boxer or nothing like that, or whatever the case may be. But there aren't any other noticeable tools. Yeah, it takes skills to land the right hand, but where are the rest of the notable tools at? You know? Because if he beats Zayn, you would make the Joshua fight that makes the most money. Yeah. And Wilder is like about to be 40. About to be 40. So now you're gonna wait until next year? If he beats Zayn, if he beats Anderson, what you gonna put him in with? Dillian White next? What you gonna put him in with Jarrell Miller? You know? Where you gonna put him? Michael Hunter? Where you gonna like this? Like that's. I mean, it's his money, I guess. But I kind of agree. It seemed like they want him to lose that one, or basically phase his ass out. Phase his ass out. They got a big name in Deontay Wilder, but there's only so many amount of losers you can have, in the sport of boxing. Before people just looking at it funny. I can see if he was making them a real life scrap and making the fights entertaining, win or lose. That's a different thing. But those fights are never, when he loses, they're not that great of a fight. Besides, if you just want to watch a beatdown, or with Joseph Parker, a snooze fest, They're not really exciting fights, man. He got a few exciting fights, but other than that, they're not really exciting. Wilder would be next. And Dongo. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You gotta do something, man. Like, it ain't gonna happen, man. I would hope for it, but it ain't. I can do all the fucking praying in the world, and still won't happen. They fixated on this Malik Scott guy and Don House, and Malik's style of fighting does not work for what Wilder has. It doesn't fucking work. You don't throw that many punches. You're looking timid your last fight. Looking gun shy. Looking timid. I don't want to hear all that I didn't have it in me type shit, because when that bell ring, all that pussy ass shit should be left outside the ring. All that shit should be left outside the ring. And I'm a Wilder fan. And y'all motherfuckers, and if people get upset about what I got to say about the dude, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. Ain't no motherfucking hard feelings or nothing like that. But I gotta keep it real for myself. And if you got if some of these people that don't like what I gotta say about them, where's your ideas on what he needs to do? You know what I'm saying? And what you think he needs to do, and where you think he's missing at, where you think he's failing at. What you gotta say? You don't lose 3 times fighting the same way and think you're gonna get the same results the motherfucking 4th time. The next fight. That's why I tell people the only reason why I say Wilder's gonna win against Zayn, because Zayn don't move. He don't move a lot. So he's not. Wilder needs somebody that's gonna sit still. But if Wilder goes and throw that right hand and misses, what is Zayn gonna do? You think he's not gonna fucking counter? What if Wilder goes and throws that right hand and breaks his shit on Francis Ngannou's big ass motherfucking head? You know? Fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck out of here. People think this dude's gonna go up in there and shock the world fighting like that. You ain't getting another championship fight doing that shit. And I don't think they want him to get one. Get somebody that's gonna beat his ass again and pump them up. And pump them the fuck up. You know? You know? Yeah, it's shallow than a motherfucker. That's people. Oh, you were a hater. Yeah, kiss my ass, motherfucker. And they still won't listen, even after the losses. Still Malik Scott as coach, Steven Torres, Walt Harris, the MMA fighter, and their special sparring partner, Eric Molina. Yeah, the Nightmare. I think that's what he called himself. What's up, Dari Pennant? What about Jared Anderson versus Joseph Parker next? Is that what happening next? If that's what's happening next, right? It's going to be a tough fight for both of them. It's going to be a tough fight for both of them, man. But if Joseph Parker gets it in his head to let the motherfucking hands go, you know, he'll make it a very good, interesting motherfucking fight that we can actually fucking talk about. You know, that's the way I put it. I ain't heard. I hope it. I forget what he said he fight next, but only thing I heard was about the Wilder. But who knows? Wilder might break his motherfucking hand. That fight might not even happen. You know. Yeah. Tyrone said it's a good fight. I already said what's up. Yes, it'll be an interesting fight, but these cats, people be injury prone. All kind of shit happens, you know. But Wilder ain't. See, this is the thing. Wilder ain't supposed to lose to Zane. Wilder ain't supposed to lose against Joseph Parker. You know, Joseph Parker. That's all. That ain't Wilder. To me, that's all Malik Scott. That's all Malik Scott. You know, you can't be a preacher and a trainer and a motivational speaker all in one. Shit. Fuck out of here. Shit. You can read all the books you want to. You can read all the books you want to, Wilder. The motherfuckers ain't gonna save your ass. Shit. You better go find Montel Williams, motherfucker. Go where Montel Williams at? Go talk to him. You want a motivational speaker and all that shit? Go find some. Go talk to Montel Williams. You know what I'm saying? Talk to old Montel. Malik Scott is. Dari Pennant said Malik Scott is not a good boxing trainer for Deontay. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Surf Out player with Brooklyn. What's up, man? Long time no see. You know what I'm saying? He's not. But people keep saying he is. And I'm trying to figure out where. How? Well, where? What about him? What about this dude makes him a great trainer? See, at first, yeah, I understand. At first, yeah, that motherfucker talk a good game, though. That motherfucker Malik Scott, he talk a good game, and it's almost like he talked Wilder out of his panties. It's almost like he talked that man out of his panties. Talked that man out of his jock strap. You know? Pennis said Broke Mac would be a very good boxing trainer for Deontay. Bo Mac, Derrick James, Tim Witherspoon, Tank Davis trainer, so just bring, like, it ain't even gotta be the main trainer. You just need somebody. Hell, it don't matter. You could have got fucking what's his name? Tyson Fury's old trainer. You could have got him. You could have got anybody that's gonna teach you that this right hand is not it, bruh. Footwork. Move these motherfucking, got these long ass athletic legs. You can't use them, bruh. When this motherfucker, if you could twerk, you should be able to move them goddamn legs and box. If you could twerk, you should be able to dodge a punch. Don't that take some? How many? What, you been practicing doing that? You can practice goddamn dodging the punch. Penny said, Boots. There we go. Boots Ennis will also be a very good boxing trainer. He need the footwork, man. Parrying punches, countering, moving your head, not standing still, not throwing a 1-2 and just standing there like, oh, like a deer at a headlight, looking at headlights. Like I said, if you could teach yourself how to motherfucking twerk, you could teach yourself how to counter a goddamn punch. Got this motherfucker talking you out of your goddamn jock strap. Fuck out of here. That shit. And like I said, I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, but it's not like I can't fucking be upset about nothing and give my gripes and everything like that. But guess what? First things first. Oh, you a hater. You hate. You this, you that. Man, shut that soft shit up. Shut that soft ass shit up. That shit up out of here. That shit out of here, man. Motherfucker losing fights. What you want me to do? Be quiet and not say nothing? This motherfucker out of here losing fights. He shouldn't lose. Well, I should just shut the fuck up, huh? Oh, you hating? All y'all was on Wilder when he was winning, and now y'all turn you up. Nah, I ain't turning my back on him. Shit. If anything, he turned his back on me, but not doing what he's supposed to motherfucker do. Shit, you want me to buy this goddamn pay-per-view? You turn your motherfucking back on me. Shit. Getting your ass whipped by the Blob. Getting your ass whipped by old short stuff. Get the fuck out of here. You got your ass whipped by a goddamn cokehead. I'm supposed to be quiet. I ain't supposed to say nothing. That shit up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The Zane fight is gonna be. I suspect that would be a good fight. They both punch hard. They don't really move a lot, but I suspect probably Wilder's gonna try to get on this try to box, which is somewhat of a good thing, but you got to throw them hands. You gotta use that motherfucking jab the way you've been trained to use that motherfucking jab, not get up in there and abandon it. You know? Pennant, true boxing needs to be put back on the map. Yeah, yeah, but like but people got to keep it real. But people got to keep it. That's the problem with boxing these days. Can't nobody keep it real. You know what I'm saying? All these, like, all this fugazi ass shit that people got coming up now. All these things talking about some people abandoning fucking Devin Haney. People, now all of a sudden, a bunch of black people making excuses for Ryan Garcia. The hate is real. No. No. All these fugazi ass shit. Everybody out here is a lot of people out here is on some bitch ass shit. On some bitch ass shit. Boxers out here talking about some, well, if the money's right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's never, and then at least Stephen A. Smith asked him, what are the boxing fans force you to make the fight? He's not gonna do it. Pennant said, can heavyweight boxing be popular as NFL basketball, baseball, be as popular as NFL basketball, baseball, if it was pushed properly in America? It ain't gonna never be pushed properly in America. It ain't never gonna be. It ain't never gonna be until people stop dick riding. And people stop dick riding and stop being fans of these boxers, of these people unconditional. Having unconditional alliances with these guys. Stop being soft. You know, you don't got to talk shit about these dudes and vilify them and all this stuff. Just got to keep it real. You know, don't make up nothing. Don't be out here making up allegations and shit like that. Talk about the real. Keep it a buck. But they won't. That's the reason why it's like that over here. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. You know? And look at it. Devin Haney become undisputed, and what look what they was talking about with him on TV. Look how many times they praised him. Look how many times people wanted to parade him around. Look how many times they wanted him to do interviews like with all these other big dudes out here. Look where his success story got him. Look where his success story got him. Like as far as when it comes to the media out here in the US. He did something that a lot of people don't get to achieve in the sport of boxing. Probably like 5% of all the boxers. Because there's thousands of them. Right? And he gets all these belts. He beats Lomachenko. He beats Kambosos. And a couple of other guys, Gamboa, whoever, right? And look what he accomplished, and look at the love that people that have the power in the sport gave to him. Ha! Ha! Zero. Depending too much holding up in boxing is a huge turn off. Yeah, that too. But that's the thing. It wouldn't be a lot of hold-offs if these cats was pushing these fighters, because the money will always be there. Hello. Sir Foul Player of Brooklyn said he met Trump too. Yeah, Ryan Garcia did. But look how many boxing fans give a damn about politics. You know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. I listen more about I listen to more politics than probably a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Than a lot of people. You know? I make little videos here to try to educate people and stuff like that. Give my 3 cents about certain things and shit. Oh, damn, the game work coming up in here? I ain't got no fish. Okay, cool. You about to make a you. I better say, you better leave me the fuck alone. Better leave me the fuck alone. Uh-oh, he parking? What the fuck he doing? I don't know. I ain't fishing yet, motherfucker. Don't come knocking over here. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's it is what it is. You know, these cats out here, man. It is what it is. I mean, look at Tank Davis. You know, all these rich people coming to his fights, all these people buying his fights because he TMT down with Mayweather and all that shit. He gave him all these fans and stuff like that. That's how people got in tune with him. But he really ain't fought nobody. You know? He really ain't fought nobody. So it's always something. Look at this motherfucking bird. You see him? Scratching up that motherfucker's paint. Look at him. Just tearing that motherfucker's car up. Look at him. What the fuck is you doing? Look at him. What the fuck is you doing? He smells something. Damn. He smells something. You know, looking, he's sniffing around and shit. Look at his ass. Oh yeah. He smells something, bruh. He said, Sir Foul Player of Brooklyn said, this is one of the quietest hot piss tests and scale to how popular Ryan is right now. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? And it's crazy though, because, you know, like I said in my video before, like with this whole Devin Haney thing, right? And him pissing hot, right? This motherfucker on my car now. You little punk bitch. He on the roof. I would say this. People should be doing videos, not like when somebody, this is just me, when somebody piss hot the first time, I think they should be given the benefit of the doubt. I think folks should wait until information comes out on it from VADA or whatever when they're done with their investigation. But the amount, I agree, the amount of people at least saying that he pissed hot is pretty low. I don't know what that bird must be sick, because he must, there's something going on with that, because they're not really talking about it. But you know, I'm gonna wait until after the little investigation, and then I dropped the hammer on them. I did the same thing with Conor Benn. I did the same thing with Alicia Baumgartner. Let's go ahead and cut that I'm giving him an out speech bullshit. I don't know if that's a woodpecker. I don't know what kind of bird that is, man. Look, he's still right there. I don't know what kind of bird that is, man. Look at him. He keep fucking with the mirror like he trying to run off with it. He keeps slapping it like there's somewhere to hide in there. It's like maybe that's where the weed or cocaine at. You know? Yeah, man, I hope he beat Zane. I hope he beat Anderson. But I don't see him winning against both of them. I don't see him winning against both of them. Get to work. I'm on the phone. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, I'm up out of here, man. It's time for me to get beer. Yeah. Shout out to the whole entire world, and everybody stay sucker free, except the people who pop hot on piss tests.